I interviewed a YouTuber with over 200,000 subscribers and millions of views on his YouTube shorts to find out how you can do the same with your channel. So today I'm joined by Global Things.
That's right.
Just introduce yourself.
So I'm Global Things. I make geographical videos about countries and history and flags, all kinds of stuff. And I also make shorts, which is why I'm here today.
This is why you're here today, right? Global Things has probably, over 200,000 subscribers now?
Yes.
Averaging hundreds of thousands views on every single short. And you also make long form content.
I do.
So I think we'll have a good conversation today.
I think we will too.
What are YouTube Shorts for the people that don't know?
So YouTube Shorts, it's pretty simple. It's like TikTok on YouTube. It's a built-in feature. It's vertical content, under 60 seconds, bite-sized pieces of content that you can make. If you have a video idea, but you can't seem to know how to make it a full-on long-form video that's like 8 minutes long, you can make it into a quick short.
Why should people make shorts? What are the benefits?
The biggest benefit by far of making YouTube Shorts is that it allows you to reach a wide audience of people that you wouldn't normally be able to get to with your long form content because, well, two reasons really. One, shorts reach a lot more people than long form content does typically. And two, YouTube Shorts are quick. So you can make them in a fraction of the time that it would take to make a long form video, so you can make a higher quantity of them.
How long does it take you to make a short?
I would say it takes per minute of content that I make 3.5-ish hours to make.
No, that's really easy. So for the people wanting to start making YouTube Shorts, if they're doing like a totally fresh channel, just trying to blow it up with shorts, what niche should they pick?
I would say the biggest thing for picking a niche is just do what you're interested in, because it's going to take a lot of time. It's a pretty common saying that YouTube is a marathon, it's not a sprint. It takes a lot of time to build. You might not go viral with your first short or your first 10 or even your first 100. So pick something that you're actually interested in so you're not always wanting to quit.
Right, yeah, even for long content, like my first channel was game dev, and the only reason I picked that, it was really just because, like, you know, I enjoyed it. Like, I like making games. Even this, like, good CPM, like, I just enjoy it because I'm doing this so much, and same with you. That's your channel, right?
I've always been interested in geography. When I was a little kid, I used to draw maps on blank pieces. I'm so serious. So I knew that I was always interested in it, and I was also interested in YouTube, so it was like a perfect fit.
So you mentioned that YouTube is a marathon and not a sprint, and
absolutely
100% I can agree with you.
Yes.
But for my shorts specifically, they peak within the first like couple hours.
Yes.
And then it just completely flatlines. So why is that? Do you experience the same thing?
I do, but I would say I actually experienced that to a lesser effect now that I have an audience that continues watching.
Yeah.
At first, that will happen. When you post it, 3 hours later, it randomly gets a ton of views, like 1,500 views or something, and then it just totally plateaus.
Right.
That's normal. Just keep posting, because what I also noticed, my videos weren't doing well, like at all. I had maybe a couple hundred views, like most. And then I posted one video that got like 30,000 views in, it took a couple of days to get there, but it got to like 30,000 views.
Yeah.
And once it did, all of my other shorts also started getting more views.
So in that sense though, how did you get out of that slump of, like, you know, just your 100 views?
So yeah, I just kept going because my channel was new. And if your channel isn't new, you can change up your content a little bit, see what works and what doesn't. Take a look at your engagement. Are people watching your videos? And if they aren't, think about, what can I do to make this more entertaining? The biggest thing is, what will they take away from the video? What are they gaining by watching it?
Yeah, so in that sense, you're talking about like the quality of like the value viewers are getting from the video. How would you weigh the significance of quality versus quantity when you're making shorts? Because I know you post a lot of shorts.
Now that it's summertime and I'm, you know, relatively free, I try to post every day. Try to post as much as possible, but don't make it so that you won't be able to keep it up, because consistency is key, and that's where quality versus quantity comes in, because you want to be able to make a good amount of videos, but you don't want them to be crap. If you're watching back your own video and you can't even get through your own video without getting bored, then it's probably not going to do well. But if you can actually make a video that people see the value in and it's very clear, then it will probably do well.
Why is consistency key?
Consistency allows your videos to continuously grow on top of each other over and over. People are not confused by a messy upload schedule. If you're trying to build an audience that actually continues to come back, as opposed to just sees you once and keeps scrolling and forgets about you, if you want them to keep coming back, you need to post consistently, because they need to know when they're getting fed, right? They need to know when feeding time is, so they keep coming back. That's just what you want to do.
So on top of that, right, we talked about quantity, like consistency is key, and we talked about quality in regards to like the short has to like provide value. But in terms of like the editing, what makes a good YouTube short?
My shorts are not high production value, meaning I don't put a ton of effort into visuals and making a bunch of fancy animations. I actually make all of my videos videos on my phone. You just have to figure out what works for you. If you use stock footage, then you can use stock footage. If you're like me and you just use, really, I use still images. It's almost like a slideshow presentation. Your editing just has to be good enough to keep people engaged. Also, I talk really fast in my shorts.
Yeah.
People notice it and they even comment on it. And I do that for two reasons. One, it makes sure that I can fit all of my information in below a minute. Also, I don't talk too fast to where people don't understand it, but it's engaging because people think pretty fast. I mean, you're trying to keep people's attention on YouTube Shorts and you want to make it quick paced.
So how do you do your intros then? Because you know, engagement on YouTube, obviously it's big, not just for short form content, but also for long form content.
Intros are huge.
Yeah.
The intro is just like your thumbnail. I make the title of the video, I'll be comparing two countries or something, like comparing China to India. My first 5 seconds of my video are just saying, let's compare China to India.
Yeah.
Because people need to know what they're watching. So you want to make a good intro because people will just scroll away. Focus the entire video around the intro. Like, think about your intro before you even start the video.
So in regards to engagement, just looking at like your YouTube analytics, because me personally, always looking at my analytics, my engagement, average view duration, all of that stuff. So for shorts specifically, what analytics are the most important, you think?
Two that I look at are how often people watch the video in terms of swiping away. Like, what percentage of people that come across my video watch it versus how many just keep going and scroll to a new video.
Yeah.
And the other one is how much of the video are they watching. What I find for both, about 75% of people watch my videos versus 25 that skip. People watch about 80% of the video on average, which is pretty good, and I've worked my way up to get to that point, because when I started, my videos weren't as good. I didn't know what I was doing as much.
Yeah.
My engagement was maybe like 60%. People watched on average about 60% of the video, and you just have to get better and better and better.
So moving on from the intros, first, like just for the rest of the video, what do you think the ideal length for a short is, first off?
They have to be under 60 seconds, right? So you want to keep it under 60 seconds. But if you can't get to 60 seconds or 40 seconds, don't try to put in a bunch of extra fluff to just inflate the length of your video. Just make it as long as you can with good information.
That's what I do with my long videos.
Yeah.
Like, I always want to hit 8 minutes because of, like, you know, monetization. I can put mid-roll ads in the video, but I'm not adding 7:30 or like 30 seconds of like garbage, right? I'm adding 30 more seconds of value, like more information. So I'll see a lot of channels on YouTube with, you know, like way more subs than me, like 100,000. I go to click on their videos because, you know, I'm curious. And then their long form videos, 100, 250 views, like tiny numbers for such a high sub count. And then I look in the shorts, there's 1 million, 50,000. The shorts are getting views and they're getting subs, but then their long content is just dead. And for your channel, definitely not the case, right? You have a high sub count, you have high views on your shorts, you don't have a ton of long videos. I think you have all 8 videos though, they're bringing in views. You've obviously managed to avoid it. How would you recommend other people avoid that trap, and how have you personally like gotten past that?
What you have to do is you need to find a way, and it's going to be different for everyone, but you need to find a way to make sure that your audience is engaged, not with just with your shorts, but also with the long form content, by making them sort of invested in you. You want to stand out, you want to be unique, and you don't want to just dig yourself into shorts. Maybe also make long form content along with your shorts at the same time. Like, if you're starting a new channel, let's say, make shorts and make long form content at the same time from the very beginning. I think that's a really good way to do it, because people will watch both videos a lot of the times.
Right, so you don't want to just make 30 shorts, for example, and then start getting into long form content. You want to just kind of get started with that at the very beginning. And make sure that your shorts and your long form videos are directly correlated. I've thought about this a lot with my channel too. Like, being in this niche of YouTube education, technically a video called something like how much money does Mr. Beast make on YouTube? That's YouTube education, right? And I think my viewers would watch that. But at the same time, it will blow up because, you know, it's Mr. Beast, right? The views that it'll be bringing in, and probably also subscribers if, you know, I do it well, they're not going to be people that will watch my long content. And so you said your shorts are not clips of your long content. Do you think clipping that into shorts could be successful?
I've definitely seen that work, and in a way you can use that is say, hey, you enjoyed this little snippet, watch the full video, link in the pinned comment, or check it out on my channel. When the few people go and watch that, they'll also watch your other videos. So now you have loyal subscribers.
You also mentioned using the pinned comment as a way, like, call to action, and you said go check out the pinned comment, right? For long videos, we always say go to my link in the description. Do shorts even have a description, and how does that all work?
Shorts do have a description, but it's kind of hidden. You know the button with the 3 little dots?
I think so.
You have to click that.
It's changed a lot, I feel like.
I think so. It could be outdated by the time you see this even. Like, it is. Shorts are so new that they're changing a lot. The comment section is a lot more viable. People check the comments on their own intuition anyway. To see, oh, what the heck? Put stuff in your videos that will make people comment or look at the comments. YouTube likes when there's more comments on a video. So get people to comment and get them to read other comments.
So the description is a ghost town, but how do you feel about those little hashtags?
I use hashtag shorts on every video. Does it do anything? I have no idea. I don't think it's a super other necessary elements.
Do you have anything in your descriptions?
No.
Nothing. So I think the biggest question that's in everybody's mind, you know, you have...
Oh, here we go! Yeah!
Millions of views on your shorts. Tons of views on your long form content. Lots of subscribers, a loyal community, right?
Oh, love you guys.
Do you make any money? I think that's the question that's on everybody's mind. Because my channel, people care about making money.
Yes, people even ask in real life, how much money do you make on this short? The answer is not enough to even buy like a meal per short. Shorts don't make you very much money at all. There's just so little money in terms of advertising on shorts.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, I get about 5 cents per 1,000 views that I get on a short versus $3 per 1,000 views that I get on a long video.
Yeah, for me that's about like $3.50.
Different for every channel's niche. For the shorts, I think it's the same for every short.
Right.
Every short gets about 4 or 5 cents per 1,000 views across the board.
I think the reason for that is when people are scrolling, the ads are not like on the videos themselves.
Exactly.
They're not really putting ads based on the videos.
Yeah.
They're just putting them in between swipes.
Yeah.
Like tailored to you, obviously.
Yeah.
So advertisers can't really pay more or less depending on like the niche of a short. Whereas for a long video, right? If you put an ad on a finance video,
exactly,
the advertiser knows they're advertising to people with lots of money.
Yep.
And you know, vice versa for other stuff.
Yeah, the way that shorts work is they have a pool, like just how much money they make from shorts ads. And then they give you a portion of that, which is 5 cents per every 1,000 views that you get based on the number of views you get. It's not a lot of money. People could start making integrated content where like they integrate a sponsorship in their shorts.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen that much on YouTube yet.
Like people that make IRL content, it's so easy to like give them a hoodie with like a brand on it,
exactly,
or like shoes or whatever.
Yep.
Right, and I think you could do that in shorts too. But something like I would do, or like even you would do, like you're not gonna put NordVPN in a short.
No.
You could do a sponsored segment. It would have to be really short. It would have to be more like a shout out, honestly, because like the sponsored segments I usually do, usually they're like 60 to 90 seconds.
Yes.
Like that's by far the most common. And a short is literally 60 seconds. Unless you literally just made a video for them.
Exactly. You would literally have to base the entire topic of the short based on whatever you're advertising.
Right, and the thing you're advertising for would then have to be related to your niche.
Yeah.
I'm partnered with vidIQ, right? I could do a whole short on vidIQ, and to be honest, I might.
Yeah.
Right? Because
the brand.
It would work. It would work because people would watch it because they care about, you know, YouTube education.
Absolutely.
vidIQ provides.
By the way, how to get sponsorships on YouTube? Well, you should check that out.
Yeah. You know, it's probably gonna be up here. Just pop it open in a new tab. Like, watch it sometime after this if you're interested. So, for the people watching this interview that want to go check out your content after this, what's your next short gonna be?
Well, to come up with my next idea for my short, I'll be watching this video here.
Oh,
which you can click too.
Oh, yes. Go watch it next.